Doesn't seem right somehow, starting the day on an empty lung.
Scrooge saw an alteration in the phantom's hood and dress. It shrunk, collapsed, and dwindled down into a bedpost. Bah! Humbug! Another of Master Dickens' drug-induced hallucinations. That man has no imagination or inspiration without fueling himself up to the eyeballs with some opium concoctions. Oh, I hate Christmas. I didn't always. No, there were some jolly, happy, festive times in my childhood. And even after Mother died and I went away to boarding school, Father tried to give me and my little sister Fanny as happy a Christmas as he could manage. No, but life changes. And what is Christmas now but a tawdry spending circus? A season of greed, gluttony, and excess. And who is promulgating this wasteful and unnecessary overindulgence? Oh, yes, that libelous slanderer, Mr. Charlatan Dickens, as I call him. He's been publishing this Christmas carol story of his in weekly episodes. Staves, he calls them. Stains, I call them. Stains on my character. All because he wouldn't know for a nonsense. A revenge story, that's what this is, twisting of the facts to blacken my name. For a perceived wrong done to him. Oh, but what do you know? Oh, thanks to the charlatan. You've no idea. Marley, Cratchit, Dick Bell, the Fezziwigs, all of them painted so far from the truth just to make me look bad. Jacob Marley, my business partner of some 10 years' standing, was not a ghost or even dead. No, he is very much alive and at this very moment enjoying the fraudulent fruits of his furtive financial fabrications gained from years of filching the funds, cheating the chains, and pilfering the profits. Oh, he is a duplicitous, deceitful double-dealer, an embezzler, a peculator involved in trickery, treachery, chicanery, and, as my thesaurus would have it, humbuggery! Yes, he is in fact a humbugger. The only true thing in that first stave is about the door knocker, because I had Jacob's nameplate melted down and fashioned into a door knocker of his likeness, so that his face would continually be smacked against the door that he used to darken. Oh, and as for the others, Nephew Fred is an inveterate gambler, the Fezziwigs run an opium den, my friend Dick eloped with my fiancée Belle, and as for Tiny Tim, 6 foot 3 inches tall and with a girth to match. Oh, that wretched little child grew into a monster and has made poor Bob's life a misery. You didn't know that, did you? There's a lot you don't know. 15th of December, 1832. Visit from a young man calling himself Boz. These are some of the best short sketch stories ever written, he trumpeted, confident to the point of arrogance. Even Cratchit raised an eyebrow at his insistence in his own abilities. I was equally insistent that Mr. Minns and his cousin and our next-door neighbour were not titles that Scrooge and Scrooge would be interested in. Just stick to the parliamentary reports, I told him. He flounced out, pronouncing he would take his business elsewhere and that I would regret my decision. Little did I know. I expect you're wondering why I'm not sitting counting money. Well, that's another of the charlatan's little inventions, I'm afraid. I'm a printer, not a moneylender. Oh, there'll be a few more surprises for you in all of these. My diaries. Yes, and there'll be a few more surprises for that charlatan too when I publish them. Well, that's what I'm trying to do, you see. Get them all into print before he has a chance to tell any more lies about me. I want to tell the truth and put the record straight. I want you to get to know the real Mr. Scrooge. Now, if you'll excuse me, I need to get on.
Peace and a cuckoo. It might change my mood, but I'm a bit irritable this morning. I didn't get a very good night's sleep. My peace has been disturbed. Oh, no, not you. Coffee will undoubtedly restore the balance somewhat. But in the absence of my other luxury, the trusty Woodbine, I may have to up the caffeine intake somewhat. My peace disturbed. Well, there's an irony. Half of the world's peace has been disturbed. So I retire to my isolated cave hotel here in Bolladul to escape the kind attentions of Herr Hitler, only to find that Keswick's very own little Adolf was banging on my rock face last night, ordering me to extinguish my candle in case it attracted the attention of the Luftwaffe. You've got no blackout curtain. No. Nor do I have doors, windows, or a welcome mat. This is a cave. If the Luftwaffe decide it is worth their while dropping their dynamite on a candlelit cave in Cumberland because they assume it is Mr. Churchill's secret HQ, then let them. It will only result in false celebrations in Berlin and the possible rearrangement of some of my interior furnishings. I offered him a coffee. It was a cold evening. I thought we could discuss matters, but oh, no. No, he refused, decided he needed to get back to Keswick and finish his rounds, drawing the curtains. Wish I had a cigarette. Doesn't seem right somehow, starting the day on an empty lung. Do you know, one of my climbing party once tried to persuade me to give up smoking? Said it was bad for my health. I let her have her say. But later on in the afternoon, when I was leading her up the west chimney of Scawfell, I noticed she was somewhat out of breath and nerve. So I gently pointed out that climbing can also be bad for your health. But if, like me, you happily waved 7 decades through without either a cough or a broken limb, then it seems a shame to give up either. She was very quiet for the rest of the day. I think she saw my point. Yeah. You said letter. I started to write a letter to complain about the infringement on my liberty. Dear Mr. Churchill, I realise you must be a busy man, but I feel compelled to... Now look, I don't mean to be rude, but we've only just met. You could be German spies. So, I'm going to finish this on my own in private. Goodbye.